Hi, y'all. I just got through watching the presidential debate and I thought I'd give you my 2 cents worth on it. So let me say right up front, I am a Trump supporter and I might be a little biased. However, you're probably not going to notice that when I tell you what my thoughts are on this. I do not think this was a strong performance by Trump. I did like the way he came out swinging on immigration. I think he hammered hard on that, and that was a good stance for him. However, he did not ever look at Kamala Harris. She constantly directed her remarks to him, looking at him. And I think in the end, because he also raised his voice as he was responding to things that she said, she seemed to put him on the defensive quite a bit. And because he seemed like he was on the defensive, this was not a good look for him. She had a much stronger performance than I had expected. There was no word salads tonight. She actually seemed to talk intelligently. However, there were a lot of untruths in what she said as well, and the moderators did not seem to call her on any of those. Although they tried to call Trump out about a few things that were not actually false, but they tried to make him sound like that he didn't know what he was talking about. One of the things that I really took issue with was when David Muir asked Trump, in reference to the fact that Trump had been talking before about whether or not Kamala Harris was black or Indian, he asked him, why do you believe it is appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent? And of course, the answer to that is it's appropriate because it was Biden, when he nominated her to be vice president, who made it an issue, because he said he wanted to nominate a black woman, just like he said the same thing when he was nominating a justice to the Supreme Court. He wanted to nominate a black woman. It is the Democrats who continually make race and identity an issue. So that should have been the answer, but it wasn't. Trump did say that he didn't think it ought to be an issue, and it wasn't for him, but I didn't think it was a very strong answer. I would love to have seen him do something differently with that. I would like to see in the next debate, because I understand there's going to be two more, I would like to see Trump come out just as hard against what's happening at the southern border, against the way immigration is being not handled in this country. But I would also like to see him point out even more how much better off we were 4 years ago before the Biden administration, and how we could be better that way again. In other words, make America great again. That's what I would love to see him focus in on, those two things, and be less on the defensive. So all in all, not Trump's strongest night, much better night than I expected Kamala to have, but I still think Trump is definitely the better candidate. Be of good courage, y'all. God is with us, and we aren't alone.